Russia has just unveiled a powerful new weapon, one that could redefine the balance of power. The Oreshnik is a hypersonic intermediate-range ballistic missile that Moscow claims is honestly unstoppable. With Mach 10 speeds and a 5,500-kilometer range, the Oreshnik missile can reportedly reach European capitals like Berlin, Paris or London in mere minutes from Belarus. And that is no accident. Russian President Vladimir Putin, sitting beside Belarusian leader Alexander Lukashenko, made the announcement. Mass production has begun. Deployment sites in Belarus have been selected. The first serial units have already reached Russian forces. The Oreshnik is equipped with MIRVs, or multiple independently targetable reentry vehicles, which represent a significant leap in missile technology. Unlike traditional ballistic missiles that carry a single warhead, MIRVs allow a single missile to carry several warheads, each capable of striking a different target. As the missile travels through space, it reaches a predetermined point where the warheads separate and follow their own trajectories. This means that with just one missile launch, the Oreshnik can potentially overwhelm enemy defenses by attacking multiple locations simultaneously, making it extremely difficult for any defense system to intercept all incoming threats. Each warhead is loaded with submunitions, smaller explosive devices that can further disperse upon re-entry. These submunitions are designed to maximize damage over a wide area, and interestingly, their clustered arrangement inside the warhead is reminiscent of a bunch of hazelnuts packed together. This unique design is actually where the missile gets its name Oreshnik, which translates to hazelnut in Russian. The engineers behind the missile took inspiration from the natural world, using the compact, efficient structure of hazelnuts as a model for packing multiple warheads and submunitions into a single missile body. Beyond their destructive potential, these MIRVs are engineered with advanced countermeasures to evade traditional missile defense systems. They can deploy decoys, change their flight paths, and use stealth technology to reduce their radar signature, making them incredibly challenging to track and intercept. This combination of offensive power and defensive sophistication makes the Oreshnik a formidable asset in modern strategic arsenals. In the wake of these unprecedented developments, NATO has shifted to its highest state of alert. Inside command centers across Europe and North America, military strategists and analysts are working around the clock, urgently reviewing intelligence and running simulations to understand the full scope of the threat. The alliance is not only assessing its current defensive posture, but also rapidly coordinating with member states to share information and resources. The mood is tense, with leaders aware that the speed and unpredictability of this new missile technology could outpace traditional response protocols. Current missile defense systems, including advanced interceptors like the Aegis system deployed on naval vessels and the Arrow 3 batteries stationed in key locations, are being re-evaluated. These systems represent the cutting edge of missile defense technology, designed to intercept and destroy incoming threats at high altitudes and speeds. However, experts warn that even these advanced platforms may not be enough. Hypersonic missiles, capable of traveling at speeds exceeding 12,000 kilometers per hour and executing complex maneuvers, present a unique challenge. Their ability to split midair and deploy multiple warheads or decoys makes them extremely difficult to track and intercept. According to defense analysts, this new class of weapon could render existing missile shields far less effective, forcing NATO to rethink its entire approach to collective security and missile defense in the years ahead. Others warn that this is not just a bluff. The Oreshnik signals a post-INF era where Russia is no longer bound by treaties banning such intermediate-range systems. In November 2024, Russia conducted a highly publicized test of an experimental version of the Oreshnik missile. The launch, which took place under the cover of darkness, was not just a technical demonstration, but a carefully orchestrated message to both domestic and international audiences. The missile's trajectory and the timing of the launch were chosen to maximize visibility and impact, signaling Russia's ongoing commitment to advancing its missile technology, despite international scrutiny and sanctions. The missile was deliberately targeted at a missile factory in Dnipro, a city known for its deep-rooted history in aerospace and defense manufacturing. This facility is a cornerstone of Ukraine's modern missile production capabilities, and its selection as a target was no coincidence. By striking here, Russia aimed to disrupt Ukrainian defense efforts and send a warning about the vulnerability of critical infrastructure. The site itself carries significant symbolic weight, as it was once a key part of the old Soviet missile program. These historic buildings, now repurposed for Ukraine's defense industry, serve as a reminder of the region's long-standing role in missile development and the shifting allegiances since the Soviet era. Although the strike caused only limited physical damage, its psychological and strategic effects were profound. The explosion was heard across the city, sending a clear message of escalation. Emergency crews responded swiftly, but the real impact was the demonstration of reach and intent, underscoring the ongoing risks faced by Ukraine's defense sector. The Kremlin's message is stark. The West must reckon with a new reality. A Belarus-based missile force fused under a new military doctrine now combines Russian and Belarusian territory into a joint operating platform. In war scenarios, missiles launched from Minsk could reach Western capitals in just minutes. This renders NATO's eastern flank vulnerable to instantaneous, hard-to-intercept attacks. That places every NATO ally within potential range of a devastating first strike. Analysts suggest that the real danger may not lie in numbers but in ambiguity. Is Russia positioning this as a battlefield weapon, or is it simply a tool of political intimidation? Either way, the strategic shockwaves are real. The age of missile warfare is evolving. It's faster, more elusive, and honestly dangerously unpredictable. Whether the Oreshnik is a true game-changer or just a weapon of perception, one fact is clear. Europe's security map is being redrawn, and, well, it is happening at hypersonic speed. If you found this breakdown helpful, like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth global defense updates. What do you think? Is Oreshnik a real threat or a bluff? Let us know in the comments.